Good morning. Happy Good Friday, everybody. Happy Good Friday. So we just have 2 more days to Easter, or as a lot of us like to call it, Resurrection Sunday. And I just came on right now because I wanted to let you all know that y'all won't see me for about a week. Okay? I'm about to go on vacation. I'm going to spend or start my Resurrection Sunday on a cruise. I'm going on a cruise, and so I will be gone starting Sunday. But starting today, right now, I am preparing or finishing up preparing for my trip. So I said, let me come on because I know that I haven't got with you all that much this week. If any of you watch my video at the top of the week, y'all know that I said that I've been having some technical difficulties. I've been having some technical difficulties with my equipment, so it's been causing me a lot of problems when I'm trying to get at y'all. But I said, you know what? I'll just come on live. I'll come on live today and remind you all that just because you do not see me on a daily basis don't mean that you don't still have some sort of access to the things that I be talking about. Go on my YouTube. Go on my YouTube. What's up, Monica? What's up? You know what? And I thought about you. I said, I wonder if she'd be on this early in the morning. Good morning. Good morning. I wonder if you would be on early because usually you have been getting me in the evening. But however, everyone, I just want to let you all know that just because you won't be seeing me over the next week, look at God. Just because you won't be seeing me over the next week, be it live, or if you don't see me dropping a new video, I have hundreds of videos, y'all. I got hundreds of videos on my YouTube channel. So go on there, choose any one of those videos and check me out. Choose any one of those videos, listen to it, and get whatever it is that you need, whatever little daily boost of motivation, inspiration that you need. Go on there and get it, okay? Just because I'm not on here every day don't mean I'm not here. And then you don't have to just go check out me. You know what I mean? You can go to other people because I'm listening to other people every day too. I ain't no hater. It's a lot of good speakers out here. It's a lot of good preachers, ministers, a lot of good motivational speakers, and key to listening to them, y'all. I'm listening to it. That's how I get a lot of the information, a lot of the inspiration, the motivation that I'm getting. I get it from others. I don't know everything. If you ever get to a point where you feel like you know everything, then you actually kind of like got a problem, because you should never be, you know how they say that you never want to be a person that every group or every circle that you get in, you always the smartest one in the room. You can't always be the smartest one in the room, okay? At some point, you gonna kind of tap out. You're gonna kind of tap out on the amount of information that you gonna actually know. I don't care how intelligent that you think you are. Okay, yes. I don't care how intelligent you think you are. Even the most intelligent. We're going to say people like Albert Einstein, people like that were geniuses. They was always studying too. They were geniuses, but they were constantly learning. Okay? So don't be so foolish, or don't be so arrogant, or don't be so full of yourself that you feel like that I already know it all. So I don't have to, there's no more that I can possibly learn. You fooling yourself. Yes, you say you love being in environments where there is rooms for you to go. Yes, of course, I love it. I mean, I find myself, I tell people, you should look for growth in no matter what circle you in. And I'm saying, be it young, old, another race, a nationality from you, another religion from you, somebody working in a different job sector than you. When you standing at the market, or at the store, you know what I'm saying? You should always be seeking knowledge. Okay, that's what I'm always doing. as I told you all, that were following me during the course of my, during the course of the 40-day fast, the Lord dropped a number of things into my spirit. He dropped a number of things into my spirit, some different things that he wanted me to do. And one of those things is I'm going to start another podcast. I'm going to start a podcast, and it's going to be coming on in the evenings and one day a week. And this new podcast, I'm going to be sharing ways that I learn information. I'm going to be sharing ways that I learn information, and then be offering you out those resources. You know, okay, this is where you find this, or this is where you find that. Because like I said, I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. Hey, it's enough. This industry that we're in right here, I've studied under some of the most talented or the most well-known or renowned people out here in the business, such as Les Brown, okay? Or if you ever heard of Dr. Sonia Stribling, I studied under her, okay? I had to pay these people thousands of dollars. I had to pay these people thousands of dollars to study up under them, but it was well worth it. It was well worth it, y'all. Okay, you pay for what you want to pay for. Think about that. People do what they want to do, and people pay for what they want to pay for. You will go out here and you will spend $1,000. Come on, ladies. We'll go out here and we'll spend $1,000, hell, $2,000. I have a $2,000 Louis Vuitton purse sitting at home that I rarely ever carry. It's pretty though. It's pretty though, but I spent $2,000 on that purse. You know, we'll spend $1,000 on a pair of shoes, okay? But investing in yourself is the best investment. You're right. You're right, Monica. So we have to think about that. If when somebody's asking you or saying to you that my course or consorting with me or whatever, it costs you $1,000 or $5,000. If you are someone that's really in that space, if that's really where you at in your life right now, you're not gonna mind paying it. You're not gonna mind paying it, because you know that in the end, if you're really serious about what it is that you are trying to do or you want to do, you know that I'm doing this, but I need some assistance. I'm doing this, but I need a little direction. I'm doing this, but I need somebody to help me devise a plan to get focused and stay focused. You're gonna pay that money. You're gonna pay that money. Okay? And you're right. Everybody, and another thing that we have to realize is everybody not our audience. Everybody not your audience. I've realized that over the last couple of years. I know everybody not interested in the things that I'm saying. I was just talking to one of my grandsons earlier. He's a 9-year-old boy. And he was standing there and he was saying to me, he said, Grandma, he asked me, okay, and I'm just going to say, I'm going to literally say what he said. He said, Grandma, is it okay to eat noodles? You know what I'm talking about? Like ramen noodles. He said, is it okay to eat ramen noodles while they raw? And I said, what? He said, is it okay to eat ramen noodles while they're, raw, uncooked? And I said, I guess so. It ain't like it's going to kill you or anything like that. But you shouldn't be. And so he said, no, well, he's saying that him and my other granddaughter, me and Kylie, we was watching on YouTube. He was saying they was watching some men, and he been eating a lot of noodles and that weren't cooked. And I said to him, I don't want y'all doing that. I said, this is the reason why I tell y'all I don't want y'all constantly watching all of this stuff on YouTube. Now, mind you, my grandkids realize that this is one of their grandma's businesses. They know that I'm constantly shooting videos and I'm on live and things of that nature. So it could kind of sound like a contradictory statement when I'm telling them I want y'all to not be on YouTube all day because it's a bunch of silly stuff on there when I'm constantly on YouTube. So that's why I make sure that I explain to them. I said, I know grandma is on YouTube. I know grandma is on YouTube. And I said, but I'm on YouTube motivating people. I'm on YouTube inspiring people. I'm on YouTube trying to help people to get their lives together. I'm on YouTube trying to uplift people. I said, do you understand what I'm saying? I'm on YouTube spreading positivity. I said, it's people that's on YouTube all day doing silly things. They're doing very silly things. And I said, and they have more people that's probably following them than your grandma have following her. I said, they have more people. Okay, I said, they have more people that's following them. Okay, I said, because for whatever reason, it's a big audience. Because we're back to when I said, everybody not your audience. I said, it's a big audience out here for people that are doing silly things. People that are doing things that are dangerous. People that are doing things that people say, oh my God, she crazy. Oh my God, he crazy. Did you see that? I said, there's a big audience out here for that. Okay, and you're right. Your vibe will attract your vibe. So I told him, I say, so this is the reason why grandma say, I want you to stay off of there. I say, if you on there and there's some little kid or somebody that's doing something and I feel like, okay, that's not too bad, it's mild, then okay. But if you're on there and you're watching stuff that's totally idiotic to me, I want it off. I want it off. I want it turned off. Do you see what I'm saying? So I realized everybody not my audience. One of my sons told me that. He was like, Mom, he was like, everybody not your audience. He was like, because what you doing out here, me talking about God, me sharing scriptures, me sharing quotes all the time, me reading stuff out of books, me on here, talking about, everybody don't want to hear that. I know that. I realize that. But for those that do, for those of you who do want to hear it, I'm here, y'all. I'm here, y'all, and I'm going to continue to be here. I'm going to continue to be here because just like I'm a part of many people audiences out here, people out here that's doing the same type of things that I'm doing. I'm out here and I'm clicking on them all the time. I'm out here and I'm paying them that money. I'm paying them that money. Okay, I'm paying them that money because I'm buying their books. Okay, I'm in their programs. I'm in them because Keita constantly I want to constantly enhance myself and I want to constantly grow. I'm a person that I don't ever want to feel like I'm maxed out. You're welcome. You're welcome, Monica. I don't ever want to feel like I'm maxed out. I never want to feel like that I don't have, there's nothing else that Keita can possibly learn. I never want to be in a place like that. So again, like I said, I'm constantly looking. I'm constantly looking. Another place, as far as with my platforms are concerned, if you are on Facebook, go on to Facebook. Look up my name, Takita Bell. I have inspiration on there. I share my videos from YouTube, but I do quotes and things like that. I also have a Facebook group. Okay, so request to be in my Facebook group. It's called Miss TBTV, Miss TBTV, Next Level Mindset, also known as Club Me. Okay, and when I'm saying Club Me, I'm not just talking about me, Keita. I'm talking about you. It's a group, it's a club that focuses on you being the best person that you can possibly be, because we'll spend a lot of time out here in our life trying to change somebody else. We'll spend a lot of time out here in our life trying to get somebody else together. We'll spend a lot of times out here in our life saying, if she would have been, if she could just be, if he could just act like this or that, then we ain't acting like this or that. We ain't acting like this or that. We ain't doing this or that. So that's what made me, the Lord dropped that in my spirit last year. While I was working on my website and putting my website together, the Lord dropped in my spirit, Club Me. Check this out. So how Club Me came about, my club that's on Facebook. So go on to Facebook, look up Takita Bell, or you can look up New Level New You Academy, the letter U, and you will see Miss TBTV, Next Level Mindset, also known as Club Me. Well, anyway, how Club Me came about is about 8 or 9 years ago. About 8 or 9 years ago, I was dating, probably less than that. But anyway, I was dating this guy, and he was in the van club world. And in the van club, they have like this yearly big party, and at this party, all the different clubs, they come to the party, and everybody have on their colors. It's like similar like motorcycle clubs, social clubs. Well, everybody have on their vests and their t-shirts and all of this. That's representing, the club that they're in. Well, Keita, me, I wasn't a part of that club. I knew a lot of the people because I had been dating him on and off for a period of years, but I was not a part of a club. And so I ended up, I knew that, okay, I want to go to this party, but I'm not repping the club. So my oldest son, he has a custom t-shirt business. And I ended up saying to him, I said, William, I want you to make me a shirt. Like I said, it's about 8 or 9 years ago. Make me a shirt because I want to be in there and I want to be repping, you know, I'm going to rep me. So I ended up having him to create me a shirt called Club Me. All right. And so he had my name because the guy, he called me a nickname. He called me Black. Okay. So I put Black on the front of the shirt because everybody had their club names in there. His club name was Night. So I hear him, and that was kind of cute because we looked like, you know, like it was going together, like Black Night, whatever, you know. Anyway, I hear Black right there. I had Club Me, and on the back, I had a picture. So I will be selling. I will start selling selling my merch on my website. So people will be able to buy the merch, and you'll be able to get a Club Me t-shirt. Okay, that's coming soon also. But all of this came from a 9 or 10 year ago idea. On the back, it had a club. And on the club, it looked like somebody was going in, one person. And it said maximum occupancy 1. Maximum occupancy 1. So that's where this idea of Club Me came from. Because the maximum occupancy that you have, you within yourself is 1. It's only 1 you. You only can be you. That's what we need to concentrate on. Concentrate on being the best you, the best me that I can possibly be. Okay, so that means gathering all the resources, all the knowledge, spending all the time, all the effort, all the energy, working on you. You see what I'm saying? Working on you. Okay, and some of the people that I love to listen to, y'all, some of the people I love to listen to would be people like, I love to listen to Sarah Jakes Roberts. I love to listen to her father, Bishop T.D. Jakes. Okay, I love to listen to him. I love to listen to Pastor Keon Henderson. I like listening to Steve Harvey. I like listening to Joel Osteen, Joyce Meyer. Okay, these are some of the people that I like listening to. And I'm throwing it out there because while I'm offline, okay, because y'all know once I get on this ship, I'm not gonna be able to come at y'all. So while I'm offline, check out my channel. Go through there. Go through there. Go through there. Get you some videos. You know, listen to some of the videos because I have so many subjects and so many things that I'm talking about. But guess what? You don't have to just listen to me. You don't have to just listen to me. You can listen to other people
Head
too.
west on West
Because
Beaver Road.
Keita not the only one.
Continue for 5 miles.
Keita not the only one who has knowledge or that's bringing knowledge to y'all. And I never, okay, them some of your favorites too? Yeah. I never try to act like that I'm the only one that is bringing knowledge or kicking knowledge, you know, to you all. Okay, I never try to act like that. Okay, it's so many people out here that's sharing some knowledge that's truly worth hearing. Okay, that's truly worth hearing. So maybe later if I get a chance, because I'm on my way to get my nails and my feet done, do all my little last little maintenance before I leave, do my waxing, all this kind of stuff today. So I got kind of a full day, gonna stop by, visit my grandmother and my mother, things like that. I may get a chance to get back with y'all tomorrow for a minute, and I think I'm gonna do it like this live, because then I don't have to worry about trying to edit no videos and go through the ups and downs and rounds that I've been going to as of late. You know, trying to do stuff like that, just to let y'all know I am here. I am here. And even when I'm not here, I'm here in spirit, and I'm always thinking about you all. I'm always concerned about, are you out here doing something? Are you out here trying to learn something? Are you out here trying to get something done? Are you staying focused? Are you staying on course with whatever it is that you said that you wanted to get done or are trying to do? Are you doing that? Are you doing that? So that's what I want you to constantly hear in your mind from Keita. Are you doing that? Are you doing the things that you saying that you want to do for yourself? Because at the end of the day, the only person that can change you is you. Okay? The only person that can change you or make you better is you. You can listen to me and whoever you want to listen to all day, every day. If you're not doing anything with the information that you are getting from us, if you are not utilizing it to benefit your life as a whole, it's not going to mean nothing. You just sitting here using up time. You just sitting up here using up time, okay? So that's just a reminder. Okay, make sure that when you're doing this, that you have some sort of purpose behind it. You know, you have a reason for why you're doing what you do. Not just wasting up time that you can't get back. Because being for real, y'all, we can't get it back. Okay? You say, look up Latoya Okia, Okia. Latoya, I'm gonna look her up. I'm gonna look her up because I'm not lying. I'm constantly getting knowledge from people, and I read. People. I know that might seem like that's some old-fashioned thing, okay, to do, but I read. People. Y'all need to get out here and y'all need to still read. It's a wealth of knowledge in books. Okay, before we hit platforms like this, where you can go on and just look at person after person after person or whatever, you had to read. You had to read to get some knowledge. All right. So let's go back to doing stuff like that. And I'm saying reading real books. Okay. And you know, I ain't seeing nothing wrong with people. You say your mentor, a very powerful woman of God. Thank you. Thank you. When I say read real books, I'm saying to read actual books that you put in your hand. Actual books where you flipping papers. There's nothing wrong with listening to a book, you know, but it's hard for me. It's hard for me. I'm just going to be for real. It's hard for Keita to sit and just listen to books. It's hard for me to listen to books because I'm a person that when I read, I need to be able to write all in my book. I need to be able to write notes and do things like that. And I can't really write notes if I'm listening to a book. I need to be able to reference back to it because there's a lot of things that I read in books that I bring it to you all. I bring it to y'all. And if I was listening to a book, I got to try to figure out back on what page was it that I heard whatever good thing that I was listening to so I can bring it back to you all. I use things from books in my training. When I'm training, different as I'm learning, when I'm learning, I'm baking these things and I'm putting these things into my training. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm using this information. If I read a story or I come across a good point, I'm putting these things into my newsletter. So also make sure if you go onto my website, New Level New You Academy, New Level New You Academy, the letter U.com, that you subscribe to my newsletter. I have a monthly newsletter as well as I have a blog called New Level Food for Thought. Okay? I love your transparency. I'm learning that having the book is better for me. Having a book is better for me. Having a book is better for me. And again, some people say, I just don't have time to hold a book. I don't have time, so I listen to all kind of books. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with it, because to me, it's similar, like, I guess, listening to people. Like how y'all listening to me right now. I guess that's how certain people probably will utilize a book. They would be listening to a book in the manner of like listening to a preacher or listening to a motivational speaker. But for me, a book is a book. For me, a book is a book. And I need my book to operate like a book. And it operates best like a book for me when it is a book. Okay? When it is a book. So I read books. And I'm a person that read multiple books at a time. That's another thing. Let's just say if you're reading a book and you get to a section where it's not probably... It maybe the book done slowed down. I want to say something like that. Maybe the book has slowed down for you. And so now you end up putting the book down for a minute. Number one, just because the book slowed down right there don't mean that it is not going to pick back up in different sections. So please do realize that. The book is going to pick back up. But maybe right now it done kind of lost you. You know, lost your interest, shall I say. You done lost interest in it for that moment. When I found myself that for that moment I've lost interest, what I do is I pick up another book. Pick up another book. Okay? All right. All right. All right. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Look at technology. Look at technology, y'all. So I was able to answer the call. I was able to answer the call and jump right back in because I thought I was going to have to sign back in. But however it is, like I'm saying with books, if I find myself where the book has kind of slowed down and I'm not really feeling this, I mean, I'm not really, feeling like I want to continue right now. Instead of me, what if I don't want to pick the book back up for 2 weeks? I don't want to go a whole 2 weeks and not read. I don't want to go a whole 2 weeks and not read a book. So I have so many books and I'm constantly ordering books and going out buying books and things of that nature that I just pick up another one and I'll start reading that one. And I'll read that one until it basically probably slows down. Unless it doesn't really, and it's just holding on to me so tough that then now all of a sudden I end up probably finishing that particular one. But if that one slow down, I'll pick up another one. I have been reading as many as 5 books at one time. And all while I'm reading all of them, I'm writing through all of them. I'm writing stuff through all of them. And another tip that I give you all. When I'm writing in a book, what I do is I use the back of the book, the blank pages in the back of the book. Let's just say if it's really something that I want to read, like when I'm writing my newsletter. When I write my newsletter or when I'm writing my blog, if I see ideas in a book that I'm reading and I say, this is a good idea. This is, what, I need to write about this. Or this is a good point that I need to talk about on my daily motivation. I will put the page numbers in the back and I put headings in the back of my book. And I say, for the newsletter, for the blog, for my training, for my daily motivation. Do y'all share some of y'all tips, some of my tips, some of the things that I teach people, things that will keep you on course, but also help you to be able to set up the different things that you want to set up. You don't have to sit and do things right from scratch. You're doing them as you go. You building the things as you go. Okay? I build my newsletters like I'm about to sit down later today when I get home or either tomorrow, and I'm going to
use the left lane to turn right onto US 24
and I'm
North.
going to complete my newsletter. But I've already started with part of my newsletter because I got one of the stories from my newsletter from something else that I was watching TV. I was watching TV and I got an idea from what I was watching on TV, and I started my newsletter last week.
Use the left lane to turn right onto US 24 North, then make a U-turn.
This is an example of different things that I'm doing, okay? So, again, I will try to get back with you all definitely by tomorrow. And I may even get with y'all in the morning because I'm going to be leaving out. My flight leaves at 8:30 in the morning on Sunday. And so I'm going to be on the road getting on to the airport at 5 something in the morning. So on Sunday, that may be my last time. I'll come on live and I'll kick it a little bit Sunday morning as I drive to the airport. But until then, I'll talk to you all later. If you are not subscribed to Miss TBTV, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you press that notification bell. Make sure you share and make sure you like. All right. I will talk to you all later or tomorrow. And y'all have a blessed day. And y'all have a blessed Good Friday. All right. Bye, Monica.
Continue for 8 miles.
Bye.